Hey guys, Captain here. Today I'm bringing you another of my LEGO Pokemon videos. Long anticipated return of this series. Unfortunately, I only have Skarmory to show off today. Just one Pokemon. It's not the most beautiful build because it was made with pieces that I have available to me right now. But I managed to put something together that I'm still pretty happy with the design of. And I really just wanted to get an exciting video out this weekend. Last weekend I couldn't post a video, and I'm still waiting on pieces to arrive for some future builds. Hopefully that will be available for some really cool builds in the coming weeks. And if you guys stick around to the end of this video, I'll give you a sneak peek. But without further ado, let's get to the instructions. Alright, so first let's start with the body. Let's begin with a 2x2 light gray plate, and then below it place a 2x2 light gray plate hanging off a bit like this, and then one of these 1x2 plates with a segmented bar attached to it in light gray, and then above on the top layer stick another one of those but in dark gray, and then hanging off over the light gray segmented bar place a 2x4 plate, and then at the bottom here place a light gray boat stud. Okay, so that's going to be the core of our body. Now what we can do is we can build the feet and the legs. So take a 1x1 claw plate, horizontal claw in light gray, place a dark gray stud on top of that, and then a 1x1 claw tile on top of that. Build this twice, one for each leg. And we can attach this to the light gray segmented bar we have at the bottom. For the tail, ideally I would have had better color scheming, but this is what I had to work with. Place a briefcase plate above where we have the legs attached. Set that down for a second. Take another horizontal 1x1 claw plate in dark gray. Place a 2x1 or 1x2 plate on top of it. Another 1x2 plate hanging off below that. That's going to be the tail, and roughly center that attached to the briefcase plate. Alright, next for the wings. This is the part that I probably improvised the most based on what I had, but what I've got is take a 1x3 sloped brick. On top of it place either a 1x4 plate. You can even use a 1x8 plate and do this for both sides, or you could use one of these hinged plates. I think this counts as a 1x4, the kind of hinge plate that can switch from being a 1x4 to a 2x2. On top of that, place a 1x2 light gray plate or a 1x4 to span across both wings. And then above that, a 1x3 gray plate. Tile works as well. And you can angle these a little bit for the shape of the wings. And make that twice mirrored so we can create two wings here. Then we can stick that onto the back. We'll place that right at the top at the end of our 1x4 body. And behind it, you can place some cheese slopes in light gray to kind of shape things a little better. There you go. When you're comfortable with how that all rests, let's move on to the head. So for the head, start with a claw bar, the kind that's used for robot hands often. Stick it into the side of a Travis brick in dark gray. On the top side of that Travis brick, place a light gray cheese slope, and then into one of these studs, these center columns, place a 1x3 plate above it in light gray jumper plate, and then another cheese slope. Now you have the shape of Skarmory's head. Make sure that bar rests sturdy in there, and attach it. And there you go. Skarmory is complete. Again, it's not the most beautiful build, but it's recognizably Skarmory. And unfortunately, this is a short video since this is the only Pokemon I have to show off today. But as promised, I'll give a sneak peek for what I'm working on in the future. As far as Pokemon goes, I know some are really anticipated. I still do have a design sitting around for Tyranitar. I'd like to dig that up and build that for you guys someday. And then I've also got it in mind to work on some pretty legendary builds, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Some that I think will be a little older, but some real classic favorites. And then also, I've been playing a bunch of the new game Fall Guys, and I thought it would be really cool to build a Fall Guy. So probably next weekend, that's the video I'll put out. And I hope you guys think that's pretty neat. Anyways, if you made it this far, thank you for sticking around. If you did like the video, then please leave it a like, comment, subscribe, send this to your friends. Check out my other videos, and I will see you guys next time.